Fire.
Firing on target.
Oops. That was a good match. I wish I knew how to fly that ship better. Because I think that ship would do good. But it's difficult to fight against a Super Hornet. I don't care what ship you're in. Even a Delta has trouble against a Super Hornet loaded with 6 Ominskis. He doesn't have to fire a weapon. He just needs to take 2 or 3 shots and hit. They rip your shields apart and the next one will kill you. I love Ominskis. Maybe next time I'll load that on the, what do you call it? Delta. Actually, I haven't flown. I haven't done that. I'm going to try that, actually. I have not flown the Delta with 4 Ominskis on it. I want to see how that works. Hey, Anarchos is hosting. Thank you, Anarchos, thank you very much. What? I only have one? How did I get one of those? The hell? I hear those are pretty badass, too. Okay, where's
AI builder.
me, monsieur?
Around the verses out, but they accidentally put it to private again. You can't watch it.
Well, damn. Okay, why am I missing one? Because there it is. Alright, let's try this. I think this looks pretty cool. Yeah, see, this looks more like the ship should, you know? Instead of those big giant Badgers. Something hidden under the wing would be cool. Okay, let's do it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I do like the color of the HUD on the Avenger, by the way. That really looks good. You can pretty much see that in either match. It's like a green color. Waiting for players. Waiting for players.
Captain. Sure wish there were more players in this match. Perhaps consider a more competitive match?
Perhaps. Hey, Avina. Avina.
Yes, Captain?
How are you?
Yes, Captain?
How are you? How are you?
All systems are operating at maximum efficiency.
Introduce yourself.
I am AVINA, a virtually intelligent navigational assistant built on the AVINA-AI profile. AVINA stands for Autonomous Virtual Intelligence Navigational Assistant, a voice attack profile created by iBuilder Live in order to serve pilots in combat, flight, and defense maneuvers. My primary directive is to serve. However, I have been programmed to adapt to any situation, and am able to learn and adapt from Captain through our experiences together. Space can be a lonely place. I also serve as a companion to Captain, as he does to me. I'd like to think we keep each other sharp, and prepared for anything, and he is sorta hot. Don't you think?
Cam 2. Cam 2.
Rear camera.
Push up.
Maneuvering up.
Fly, fly, fly. Camera 1.
Camera 1.
Gimbal locked. Lock gimbal.
Locking gimbaled weapons captain.
Camera 2.
Rear camera.
Look back. Look back. Camera 1.
Camera 1.
Oh. Power to 1.5. Target. 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 Oh, are you kidding me? Very smart. Power to shield. Front shield.
Front shield set to maximum.
Flare.
Of course,
Flare.
Captain. Eat flare bogey.
Power to shields. Oops. Who put that rock there? I'm very low. Oh yeah? Good. I don't like to yell. Quick respawn.
All systems reset, Captain. Awaiting your commands.
Oh, is that better? Quick respawn.
All systems reset, Captain. Awaiting your commands.
Power to shield. Target. Scoreboard. Target. Target. Disable main thrusters.
Command confirmed.
Enable main thruster.
Command confirmed.
Target. All stop.
Thrusters deactivated. Full stop, Captain.
Target. Board. Still here. Target. There he is. Target. Nearest hostile. Silly, silly man. Don't get in front of it. Power to 1.5. Target. Target. Front shields.
Done. Expecting to ram someone, Captain?
Flare.
Spark dust for fairies away.
Target. Chaff.
Of course, Captain, chaff has been
Front shields.
deployed. Front shield set to
Power to
maximum.
shields. Turn, man, turn. Did I lose thrusters? Yeah, I did. Oops. Rocket shot! Don't get in front of a delta, guys. If you get in front of a delta at that range, you're gonna die. Target. Now I've got thruster issues right now. Doo-doo-doo-doo. He's coming right at me again. You're gonna get cock shot again. Ooh, mistake. So I hit him again with a rocket. This ship is deadly, I'm telling you, man. I don't care what anybody says. He left, look. Oh man, he left the match. What the hell? That sucked. I don't blame him because it is annoying to get your ass shot in the head with a rocket every time you turn around. But the answer is don't get in front of the Delta. You don't want to be directly in front of them. Those dumbfire rockets, flares don't help. Chaff maybe, but they don't stop it. Once it's going straight, it's going to go straight. And once you've learned how far away you need to be and how far away from the targeting bip you need to shoot, because you can't hit directly on the bip. And make sure you fire in the right direction. The ship is turned, and you need to know all that information. And once you've figured it out, your rockets almost always hit. Oh my god, I just yawned. Most exciting streamer ever. Hey, how many cookies in my jar, do you know? I think I need a command to tell me how many cookies there are. Let's create one.
Take care, guys. I got to get to class. Have a good one.
Okay, man, cheers.
All right, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow, if not
All
before
right.
that.
All right. Yeah, I picked up a recorder, so we're good.
User disconnected from your channel.
The swear jar currently has 36 credits. Perhaps if you did not use such foul language, TXT name, you'd be able to hold on to more of your stash. The swear jar currently has 36 credits. Perhaps if you did not use such foul language, TXT name, you'd be able to hold on to more of your stash.
Yeah, I think the game crashed. Let me add a bug report. Okay, definitely hung, so let's exit it.
Displaying ship's shield levels.
And bug report sent. Another bug bites dust. Okay, so that's literally twice now that I have left a match where I was the only person in the match and either hung or crashed, one or the other. Um, actually, I haven't flown the Hornet yet. I was just watching, reading a bug report that someone posted with regards to not being able to mount weapons to the Hornet nose. And I'm not sure they realize that those weapon spots have been removed. Unless, of course, they're referring to the Super Hornet and the Canard, or just the Canard itself onto a different ship. But more details would be relevant. Hey, Flash, how you doing? Hey, Kikimo, welcome.
Shit. I hit Alt Enter instead of Alt L. Oh hey, too many people complain about the Avengers and they weakened them. Well, they were pretty OP. They didn't have... The reason I think most people thought they were weakened was because you shot an Avenger in a major part of the hull, it didn't take any damage at all. So that was why people thought they were so good and powerful, is because unless you hit the Avenger in certain spots, it didn't take any damage. So now it actually takes damage on every shot. It doesn't take damage. So it's actually taking a lot more damage than it was, just because, well, yeah, it works now. It's not like they broke it, they fixed it, but they might need to add a little more armor value to it. So don't forget there still is armor value that has not been added. I didn't get any kills. Everybody keeps ejecting on me. Oh, okay. Guess we crashed.
I guess we're not getting any game.
Yeah, it did. So did the M50 as well. The M50's cockpit was way too buffed.
Oh. It's going broken, man. Screw it.
I'm sure it'll get something. Either the shield might get buffed a little bit.
Hey, Keeney, how you doing, man? Hey, Stealth Fighter, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Is that a hornet in the center of our screen coming over that star? At least a silhouette of a hornet. Oh, are we getting in or are we going to crash again? Wow. I haven't waited this long for a match since Loading Commander back in the day. You know, before patch 1.0.1. The same way you do it in the normal or the live hangar, bro. You log on to the PTU website, go to your hangar, and just configure it like you do. Yeah. What the hell was that? Alright. Why am I in the wrong ship? Alright. That sucks. I'm in the wrong ship. Target. Next.
Fixating on your target, Captain.
Next.
Locking on target.
Next.
Fixating on your target, Captain.
Well, let's go show you what sucker punches can do, but since I got sucker punches loaded. Next.
Attempting to lock on target, Captain.
Nearest hostile. Flare.
Eat flare bogey.
Chaff.
Chaff that up your bleep.
Nearest hostile. Flare.
Eat flare bogey.
Flare. Flare.
Spark
Chaff.
dust for fairies. Of course, Captain. Chaff has been deployed.
Too late. Oh, power to shields. Power to shields. I got no control. Front shields.
Front shields fortified.
And really, this game is not working well today. What do we got? Balance shields.
Shield power levels
Target.
reset.
Lock.
Attempting to lock on target, Captain.
Fire. Flare.
Missiles away. Of course,
Target.
Captain. Flare has been deployed.
Lock.
Locking on target.
Fire.
Missiles away.
Target. Flare.
Of course,
Next.
Captain. Locking on target.
Nearest hostile. Flare.
Of course, Captain. Flare has
Jesus
been
Christ,
deployed.
they're all circling around me like vultures. The fuck, man? How are they jumping around like that? Flare. Chaff.
Eat chaff
Flare.
bogey. Of course, Captain. Flare has been deployed.
I have no weapons. What the hell? Lock.
Attempting to lock on target, Captain.
Flare.
Eat
Fire.
flare bogey. Firing on target.
Flare.
Eat flare bogey.
Target. Flare.
Of course, Captain. Flare has been deployed.
Lock.
Acquiring target lock, Captain.
Lock.
Acquiring target lock, Captain.
Lock.
Acquiring target lock, Captain.
Flare.
Spark
Oh my
dust
God,
for
this is
fairies
crazy.
away.
Well, at least I can run him around for fun. Flare.
Eat flare
Chaff.
bogey. Of course, Captain. Chaff
Flare.
has been deployed. Eat flare bogey.
Come on. Come and get me. Barrel roll. Target. Next.
Attempting to lock on target, Captain.
No, you can only pin 2 targets now? That's bullshit. Nearest hostile. Lock.
Fixating on your target, Captain.
Well, apparently I have no weapons. Apparently I'm dead. Quick respawn.
All systems reset, Captain. Awaiting your commands.
Find weapons 2 to 1. Alright. Power to 1.5. Nearest hostile. Fucking light, I swear to God. If that's not blinding and distracting, I don't know what is. It's so stupid. Really? Just vanish? Boost. Nearest hostile. Flare. Chaff.
Spark dust. Eat chaff bogey.
Flares. Chaff.
Chaff that up your blink.
Boost.
Hold on, Captain. Max velocity.
Target. Where the hell is this guy? Just keeps disappearing. Flare. Chaff.
Spark dust. Eat chaff
Flare.
bogey. Spark
Lock.
dust for fairies. Fixating on
Fire.
your target, Captain. Firing missiles.
Lock.
Acquiring target lock,
Flare.
Captain.
Flare.
Spark dust. Of
Chaff.
course, Captain.
Lock.
Chaff that up your blink. Locking on target.
Fire. Look at these things. 5 missiles. Flare. Chaff. Chaff.
Chaff that up your bleep.
Chaff.
Eat chaff bogey.
Chaff.
Eat chaff bogey.
Nearest hostile. Ooh. Lock.
Fixating on your target, Captain.
Lock.
Yes, Captain.
Why don't I have
Attempting
weapons
to
again?
lock on target.
Nearest hostile. Lock.
Attempting to lock on target, Captain.
Fire.
Eat flare bogey.
Chaff.
Chaff that up
Flare.
your bleep. Of course,
Chaff.
Captain. Eat chaff bogey.
That's one way to do it, I guess. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's 2 different types of missile. You'll see one that has like a fire icon. That's when you want to use your chaffs, by the way. They're most effective on those weapons. Quick respawn.
All systems reset, Captain. Awaiting your commands.
Find weapons 2 to 1. Power to shields. Hostile. Nearest hostile. It's like missile spam everywhere now.
Facilitated.
Oh, we're gonna die. Lock.
Attempting to lock on target, Captain.
I hate joining late matches. Especially in the wrong ship. My Delta selected. And guys, give me a moment, I'll be right back. And welcome to the stream, Little Carl. If you need some help later stuff with setting up your hangar, let me know. I'll walk you through it. But while we're waiting for loading, Commander, I need to visit the men's room. Be right back.
Just tried to ram me. That's a nice kill. Alright, so I keep clicking off my freaking screen. It's so annoying when you do that. Alright, so will you fly around? Come on, fucking step. Oh my flipping god, it's clicking off screen. Alright, hold on. I can't do anything. My friggin' shit's popping up right now on me. Really? He kills me? Cool. Alright. The heck is this? Oh, hey, that's good. Alright. Fuck. It's not an M50. Balls. I used to be able to make those turns. I'm disappointed in my flying skills right now. Oh well. Chat's been quiet. Something happened? that's the one thing I don't like that they added was the whole it knocks you like disorients you too easy now. Like I like that it does that, but it should really only do that for like certain things. It does it way too often. I think like the smallest bump, you're like, oh god, I'm gonna let go of the control stick. Even if you're disoriented, you should be able to move slowly, not blacked out.
Okay, I'm back and hello. Hello, hello. Blackened, welcome. And ew, the syndrome? What's an AOTD syndrome? I'm actually over today syndrome. That works for me.
Hello, hello. Good.
Evening.
Yes. Welcome, you are. Welcome to the stream.
I hate that guy. Ah, going to do it. Going well, man. Going well. Reporting bugs. Been finding a few today. Okay, so I've tried all of the ships that I currently own that are flyable, and power is not fixed on any of them yet. So we're going to continue to use the old-fashioned power mode. Yeah, of course I'm a smoker, man. I'm having my lunch, cigarette and a coffee. Yup. Daft, Black, Daft. You guys don't know each other, right? Oh, Black, I think we're actually in TeamSpeak too, by the way. Right? I would put my, where the hell is it anyway? Raid call is also up if you have that. I prefer using raid call as it's not my TeamSpeak server.
One of those rather little tiny missiles hit you and stuns you. That irritates me so much. They hit the missile and one little thing stuns you that way.
Yeah, I don't feel TS either, but I'm in there.
You lose your targeting, you lose everything.
Okay, let's try that with the actual ship that we wanted to fly in the first place. So have you been flying anything at all, Black? I'd actually like to try out co-op Vanduel. Yeah, is it on yet? Have you tried finding the Cutlass? It's still a piece of crap. It's a big giant boat that's ridiculously hard to maneuver. Maybe it might work better with a joystick, so maybe later today I'll um, work on getting the joystick working again. I don't know why it's not working. I suspect it has something to do with the fact that I'm using 2 joysticks again. Well, I melted with the freelancer to get the Cutlass again. Just for testing purposes, right? Because I need to keep AVINA up to date. It is a big brick, yeah. It moves. It's still relatively slow. Like, I mean, it does get to 180 now. And even that's dangerous because the thing is, like, it just slides everywhere. And I mean, even a barrel roll takes like a full minute and a half to complete a one roll. That commercial that they created is seriously false advertising. Board. Alright, I'm in a match. It's got 5 minutes left. It's so stupid. Find weapons 3 to 1. Well, they already are. Shit. Alright. Power to 1.5. Seriously? Enable shields.
Command confirmed.
Saw that coming. Power.
Displaying ship's power distribution.
Overview.
Displaying ship's overview.
Nearest hostile. And there is the battle. Next.
Locking on target.
Next.
Locking on target.
Let's see who's here. Nearest hostile. Nearest hostile. Gimbal lock.
Locking gimbaled weapons captain.
Serious lag. What crap. Flare.
Eat flare bogey.
Chaff.
Chaff that up your bleep.
What the fuck? Serious lag, man. Flare.
Eat
Chaff.
flare bogey. Eat chaff
Boost.
bogey. Afterburners activated.
Nearest hostile. Front shields.
Front shields fortified.
Why am I flying like... Oh, I lost a wing. Oh my god, I'm lucky I'm even flying. God damn. The lag is serious. What a surprise. Is it on now? Yep. Okay, so let's actually host it because yeah, that's what I always do.
Maybe some of the home pieces. We're just really excited to get content as much as possible because we no longer want the show to be so LA focused. We want to spread the love because every one of our studios is doing pretty amazing stuff. Yeah, right. Put them on blast.
Oh, you know what? Better yet.
I was gonna go with behavior for some reason.
I feel like they're on a sales set. I feel like if we were, hey, Matthew, Dave Richard, can you make Star Citizen by next week? They'd be like, well, yeah, well, okay, and it'll be done.
Yeah, somehow it'll be done. So before we go into questions, why don't we want to go into
Oh yeah, so Ryan here has been working for us for a while. You just haven't gotten to see him. Great guy. You have almost certainly seen his work. He's a super dependable go-to member of the community, and
He's got sweet for, and he's great on camera. Look at him.
as you can tell.
They can't see you, buddy. You gotta get closer. But they want to see you. They want to see the skeleton. Well, you did.
Ta-da!
This is good. This is big streaming too. Watching. It's funny. That won't make any sense to them.
So of course, some things in us have not changed. Pretty much all of our
They got like all the seasons in 1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
And a new person. Oh yeah, he's
Just started Yeah, yeah. With the Ryan. Pretty sweet.
he's actually temporarily here in Austin. Santa Monica to join our group there.
California. Yeah, you
Leaving
said
Ryan
you've
all
never been
alone
out
again.
to California, right?
No, of course I have.
Oh, you
Doesn't
have?
she look like a California?
You haven't lived in California.
No, I haven't lived there.
There,
I grew up.
that's what it was.
I lived in Texas my whole life, but
That's what
I'm
it
super excited to get out of the allergies of Austin.
Oh, who is this girl?
the
She's cute.
allergies of Austin.
Yes,
Well,
it
let-
is.
pretty
It
rough
is
right
the
now.
worst.
Living in California is a lot like living here, but it's like 5 times more expensive. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're catching up fast.
And the
Because
weather
all the California
and the
people are
weather
moving out
sucks.
here. Right, they're like, this stuff's cheap.
Hey Rob, they want to know if you're growing your hair out to donate.
Haven't decided yet. I haven't gotten it cut. That's all I can say.
So
I'm too lazy to get a haircut.
So it's a hard maybe.
It's a very definite maybe. Yeah, absolutely.
Just see
Yeah,
that Rogaine.
right now it's-
that Rogaine's working for you.
Oh yeah, totally.
I need some
Pure
of that.
laziness right now. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah.
Will the space
You're
gloves
welcome.
be
That's fine,
tradable,
you're
Ben? Or are they
Just mess
purchasable in store?
So we can hug it out on camera.
We will make them purchasable, and we will make them tradable. I'm not sure if they're right now. I had the same thought as soon as I saw they were out. We need to figure that out, but we will get there if it doesn't work already.
Let's go into the big one right now. What's up with 1.0.1, Ben?
Hoping to have it out anytime now. We're all watching our emails, seeing them discover all kinds of crazy blockers and then solve them. But it's an oncoming freight train. But it's on the PTU right now if you want to try that out. And even newer way for you guys to have Star Citizen that doesn't quite work yet.
Just more not worth it.
Yeah.
Will we do a full video tour of Austin office? Well, now we are. Thanks for that.
That's easy that one.
How many tickets are left to see us? I don't know. Did you talk to them?
I am not sure. When we left, it was about 2,400. I think they'd finished the concierge queue, and everybody, all the concierge people were all working on the regular queue. So it was at about 2,400 when we left. So it's probably less now. In fact, maybe if my wife is watching this, and this is a good test, if my wife is watching this, text us and let us know.
Are there any plans for an Earth versus Terra UEE Civil War?
Yeah,
Oh, Rob?
No comment.
Is the war brewing?
There are plenty of possible plots.
Yeah.
We're not settling on any official storyline yet.
Oh, right.
You guys are going to have some say in that, I think. So.
You like froze and it looked so
Yeah.
unhappy for a second.
Aw.
It's like RBS right there.
How do we? Okay, how did they get into the PTU, Ben?
So what you have to do to get into the PTU is actually there's a com link on the front page right now that should explain that. You basically have to go into your account settings on the website, generate a new password for the PTU, then open up the launcher, go to the settings, change the channel from main to public test universe, restart the launcher, and then it'll download the PTU version of the game and you can test it out. But there's a step-by-step instructions on the com link, probably a couple com links ago if you check that out, which will be better than listening to me.
They want to know if there was a Terra versus Earth Civil War, who would we side with?
Why are we stuck on this one?
Because man, this is what's on the pulse. of our
Inquiring
communities.
minds want to know.
Terra, all the way.
Terra is.
The Earth, I mean, I'm from Earth, it's like my main planet.
That's where all my stuff is.
It's done good by, yeah.
you have
OG.
you have the most history with Earth.
Just generally clean up the mess.
How's the Orion looking, Ben? What's the status of the concepts?
I have not seen any yet, but I totally trust George Hall. He's an incredible artist. He's going to have something cool for us in its own time. Actually, I think that the deadline for the initial sketches is like today or tomorrow, so we should internally we'll see something very soon and go from there.
So once it go Earth. Did you guys see the Microsoft's alternate reality thing? Like their
Hologram
their
headset. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that thing's crazy.
Yeah, the sample that they showed of the girl having her dad help her with the plumbing. Or
Yeah.
Whatever, that I literally was just like, wow.
It's one of those things you see and you're like, there's no way that could actually happen, because if it did, like, we are literally, now I said,
That is-
now we're in the future.
Yeah.
This is where I'll, this is the cutoff point. This is where the future is.
Absolutely.
I think we have to decide what we're going to start dreaming about next.
1 year away, right? But if the future is now, then what's tomorrow?
Giant praying
Dun,
mantises.
Giant brain matches. I love Ben. He's so
Someone
awesome.
really wants to know if we can land on the moon, can we land on the moon? Rob?
Not anytime soon.
Okay, good.
I
think he means in-game, but...
Yeah, not anytime soon. We're trying to put one landing zone in each system before we go back and make multiples.
Nice.
Baby steps.
Baby
Fake
steps.
moon mine.
Yeah, we'll fake a moon mine.
Crash into the moon?
Rob says working on it.
Working on it.
How's it my fault? There's no Orion concepts.
Do you have Twitter open?
Everything is
Can you
your fault.
retweet me real fast?
Uh,
I
yeah.
hashtagged Star Citizen, but just go find me. We need to get some social posts out.
Okay.
2300, Ali says. They're 2300.
So she does watch this live stream.
Apparently.
Wow.
Well, normally she's in it.
Are you following me?
She's a keeper thing.
Yeah, she is at that.
Sorry guys, hold on.
How about you? Disruptive.
It's part of my job though, is to get the
Alright.
social stuff
You can
going.
go to your desk and do that.
Oh! Rob just threw the gauntlet.
Oh.
Just saying. Some of us are talking to the people.
Well, you don't need to see yourself. The camera's still working.
No, Rob has one of those diseases
Is
where
it-
he can't see himself, he doesn't see exist.
Rob doesn't have any object.
I need confirmation.
He doesn't have any object permanence.
We gotta hack faster, so we'll
Yeah,
get
yeah.
lots of
Yeah,
people
we're
typing on
putting
different
more-
keyboards.
everyone's gonna type on the same keyboard.
Exactly. It just makes sense.
Why-
Right? Super fast hacking.
We need to. No, I'll do it. I'll do
Come on,
it.
lean in.
Sean,
Yeah.
come on in.
Say hello to the
You're taking my spot.
Oh!
Oh, I would, but the cutlass sucks ass.
Mr.
I'm
Sean
so confused.
Tracy.
I'm like a vampire.
Yeah.
You'll see it. You coming?
Welcome back,
same thing
Acorn.
as last time.
Oh,
Wait for it.
Look, I'm still sitting there, even though I'm not.
Ah, it's like magic.
I know.
No, not yet.
But I promise I'll go blow a few cutlasses up.
Who are you?
Yeah, introduce yourself.
I'm Sean Tracy.
Sweet.
What do you
You're
do?
probably
I'm the tech director here. So
I think a lot of you probably already know Sean or his brother Dan Tracy in
really bad on
Santa Monica. We're working on spreading Tracy's around the world.
That's right. We're uniting of the Tracy and Robert brothers. That's what it is.
Damn, I gotta get a brother.
So
Will there be spaces
I
on
gotta go
these?
fix some bugs though.
Bye,
So-
Fam.
Oh, he's
Bye,
fixing
fans.
bugs!
Bye, Sean.
Oh,
Someone
they're
said
all
yes
the
to
same.
some of these.
Oh, that's cool.
They'll be saying goodbye in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, I thought
I'll just yell down the hall.
Okay, cool. Sorry. If you want your release, I gotta go fix these.
No, that answers that question.
Are we having a sale next week, Ben?
We are for the VAT. We're going to release a bunch of the Wave 2 and the limited ships again for people to pledge for before we are forced by the government to charge VAT on digital goods in Europe. So I've had this question a couple times. Everybody will be able to pledge for these
I'll
ships
fly
if
one
they want
later for
them.
just for you,
We're
Akon.
basically just doing it to help out the Europeans.
Board.
And I've seen a lot of chat about this tax stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We wish there were a way around it, but
Power to
there's not.
1.5.
CIG is an amazing company, but
Target.
it's not going to be able to stand up to Europe ever. So
Next.
when they say you have to
Setting
pay
on your
taxes,
target
we have to
captain.
do it. It sucks for us as much as it does for you.
Yeah.
We are very sorry.
This is when we didn't have any control over, and it wasn't fun. But
Yeah.
it's one of those things. It's the law, and I don't want to break the law. I never want to break the law.
I don't want us to be in a position where they would shut us down in some area of the world. We
Damn
need
it.
you guys to have a star citizen.
We've been pushing that agenda for a while now.
There was a question a while back that I found very important. Where is the Jean Scout?
Next.
And I'm gonna
Fix
ask every
on
week
your
until
target
Nearest
captain.
hostile.
So yesterday, production met to lock down the ship schedule for the rest of the year.
Oh, come on.
When you and I get back to Santa Monica,
Yay!
which you should know from looking at your calendar already.
Yeah.
we'll be sitting down
my
with
bad.
them to work that into the.
I knew that.
marketing.
I knew that. I just wanted them to know.
Ah.
Quick response.
All systems reset,
Wait,
Captain.
what?
Awaiting your commands.
Officially the first Jenny snort on the live stream. Congratulations.
What will be the expected game time to earn a Hornet with arena credits?
Too soon to know.
Nearest hostile.
Once we kind of announce the details of 1.1,
Next.
we'll have a better idea
Yes,
of that.
Captain.
But, you guys know how
Attempting to
quickly
lock
things
on
change. Anybody
target.
who took a missile hit last week versus this week in the PTU,
Nearest
how quickly
hostile.
things change. I think that the arena commander credits are one of those things that no matter how well we estimate here in the office, they won't work when they come out, and we will figure out how they should. Once it hits the fan, we figure it out.
I have a question. Where is everybody watching from today? I want to see all the comments. I want to see where all of you guys are today. I'm super
Target.
curious. Do you guys do this?
That's nuts. Look.
Nearest
You ever
hostile.
asked?
Well, they're right out there, actually.
Not like.
Where are you?
I'm
Turn your
underneath
webcam
your
on. Don't turn your webcams on, by the
I
way.
can see you.
Any-
Now you're officially your.
Look.
Germany, Dallas, Denmark,
See?
Mo,
Gimbal lock.
Ohio, New England, New
Locking
Jersey,
gimbal
Norway,
weapons
Western New
captain.
York.
Hey,
So they're from
Denmark,
everywhere.
Vegas.
I've
This is
been
why you want to do
everywhere,
it.
man.
It's super cool. I love seeing this.
India. Double India.
Netherlands, Canada, Texas. What's up, Texas?
Yeah.
Is anybody going to PAX South tomorrow? I want to see that too.
Me,
Well, yes,
Me?
we'll
Me.
be here. We'll be there. So.
right behind you, somebody says.
But look at all your comments.
CAG gonna sell this data to marketing? No, we're not.
We are marketing.
We're almost.
Ben's apartment.
Outside of Sandy, I think we're almost entirely marketing.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, but there's no one other than, I think you're the only other person with marketing in their title. other
Yeah.
than Sandy.
She holds it down. How's the 64-bit version going, Ben?
I'm not sure, I haven't seen it. But actually Sean Tracy would be the one to have asked. Sounded like he was in a hurry. So.
Will the FPS module be in-game linked with the Hangar module, or are the two different entities entirely?
No, they'll be linked.
So much lag. Holy crap.
Although the concept we do with Arena Command is changing because I know
Yeah.
they're working on getting we're working on going from you get in your ship to play the game, which I never really liked from the Infiction standpoint too. This can be like a computer pod you go and get in.
Yeah, the one that really broke it was just hit escape and enter from that menu.
By the way, that was one of my favorite, most ridiculous parts of Star Citizen Fiction that I wrote in one of the jump points to explain that. It's like the powerful computers in the ships allow you to play this with ultra realistic ability, but we're going to give you guys a computer to play these things on.
Concept looks really cool. I think we're gonna show it off at PAX.
Oh,
spoiler!
Spoilers.
Pretty cool. We also, I can give a spoiler.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so you guys know Chris Louvier, right? He's our chief visual officer. He's been doing concept work for us for jump points. So we're gonna show some of that off. If CR decides that we're gonna show it off. Right now, it's in the presentation, so it's gonna be really cool.
And in fact, I believe CO was just contracted for something else. I can't say what it is, but it's.
Yeah, they love
You're
that.
gonna like it.
Yeah, they love that. The fans really love that.
Yeah, you guys like.
Something cool exists, but you can't know what it is.
It won't be long though. It does not take long for something cool to begin before you guys see it. So.
A lot of the PU questions you have will probably be answered, not all of them, but a lot of them will be answered during the PU Town Hall that will be taking place tomorrow, and we'll be recording it and we will get it up as fast as we can. Early next week or mid next week is when we'll have all of the panels up. And some sweet behind the scenes footage. And some sweet B-roll with dubstep.
So, elephant in the room, James, Jenny, and I yesterday went, and Tom also, went and met a robot.
Oh my gosh, it was so awesome!
I talked to a robot.
Yeah.
I literally talked to a robot. That happened.
There are pictures and things that will be out.
Check out Sandy's Facebook, you can see that. We shot a new RSI museum, it's finally coming back, and some stuff for ATV out of Cordilleria. That won't be next week, but I think it's the week after or the week after that.
Great video game history piece.
Can I say, I don't think I've ever seen
Quick respawn.
All systems reset, Captain. Awaiting
That is Reverse the Verse that's being streamed live right now.
Just made him so giddy
Look who's
because you just had it.
talking,
Keeps,
though.
yeah,
Look who's
okay,
talking.
me too.
Okay, you guys.
But Ben
when
was
we
more
got
excited.
There, when we got there, I had to just
Power
give
shields.
James a pass because
Nearest hostile.
he was like,
Target.
Richard walks in the room and everything just kind of like.
Nearest hostile.
Yeah, it's true.
Next.
Because he's like a legend in
Acquiring
the
target
industry
lock,
I
Captain.
adore.
Oh,
It was
for sure.
it was cool, and I got to talk to him and interview him. It was awesome.
All of that content you guys will be seeing. It's good stuff.
And I also had a little sidebar with Dallas to talk about your crossbows. We'll be getting them to you. We're figuring it out now.
They want to know. If, they want to make sure the herald is still going to be asymmetrical.
That is up in the air. Once we lock that down, you'll know. It's a Chris Roberts decision, basically.
What games do you guys like to play on a normal basis? What games is everybody playing now?
Don't get me started.
You guys know I play Pokemon.
Yeah.
Mario. That does not count. Mario Kart 8, Super Smash Bros. I've gotten really sucked into the Wii U lately with the amiibo. That's my thing. My Captain Falcon came in the mail yesterday, and the day before I got my Villager, and yeah, I could go on and on. It's kind of a thing.
I meant to ask you, I saw on your Facebook that you had the Japanese reel. Is it different than the?
No, I don't think like it functions the same way.
Here's
So
hostile.
you don't need like both. For your
I think for collectors though, yeah. That people
Can't get
are
into the
deciding,
fight because I have
want
so
the
much
North
lag
American
here.
Collection, or I want the Japanese collection. I don't really care because I'm taking them out of box. But the Villager one, I'm still on the fence of if I'm gonna take out or not because it's kind of beautiful. So.
I got the Villager, Kirby, and Pikachu.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get a pre-order for
What? The Villager's the worst one.
Which one do you want? I'll help you get
The
it.
games whichever the exclusive one, the other Pokemon.
Oh, Lucario? Yeah.
Charizard has one too. Charizard has one too, doesn't he?
No, not yet.
Bye-bye.
No. Trust
Yeah,
me,
this
no.
guy doesn't know amiibos.
I don't know amiibos. Last game I played was Far Cry 4 and The Wolf Among Us. I like it, man. I like it a lot. I really like Far Cry 3 though. Like that was one of my favorite games. So this one is really good. It's like an improvement, like mechanically and visually, but because it's so similar to the old one. It
All
doesn't
these
have the
fucking
same
weapons on me.
You know
How
what
many
I'm
do you
playing
need,
is,
dude?
X-Wing.
Damn.
Put X-Wing and a bunch of other exclusive Arts games out on GOG.
Yeah, I can't play this. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting really crappy frame rates. Like people are jumping miles ahead of me. Quick respawn. Quick respawn.
All systems reset.
Okay, that guy's got
Awaiting your command.
Ominski's on that thing.
More adjustments to Cutlass Black in terms of speed and maneuverability.
Yeah, Cutlass
Target.
Black is not finished. Well,
Target.
no ship in the game right now is finished in terms of stats at all. Cutlass Black, it isn't even the finished model because they're redoing it in the UK.
Gamma 1.3.
Push, so Cutlass is a work in progress all around.
Sweet.
Star Citizen Amiibo.
Who would it be though? Like who would be the
Well,
amiibo?
in the age of 3D printing, it'd be pretty cool if you could like print your little figure or something like that.
It's just he's supposed to be
We
saying
don't
daddy.
really have the
Pilot
Star
guy.
Citizen big pilot guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any of those around here? Probably not.
Probably not.
See, you guys, I'm gonna be asking a lot of really dumb questions because I honestly just don't know yet. But we'll get there. We'll get there together. I'm gonna be like a master at this by the end.
The only way to get dumb answers is to ask dumb.
Yeah. Okay.
Worms Armageddon is awesome. Someone is correct. Chris Roberts amiibo.
Chris Roberts.
Yeah.
Pirate Wong. Someone says Pirate Wong. I want a Pirate Wong amiibo so bad.
That's so funny. No, the
We
only
can't-
Flare.
The only thing
Chaff.
Spark dust for
Flare.
Eat chaff. Spark dust for fairies
Chaff.
away.
Mario.
Eat
Flare.
chaff bogey. Of course,
Target.
Captain. Flare has been deployed.
Target.
Do you really need both Mario? No.
Chaff.
I don't see the.
Chaff that up your blink.
Flare.
Of course,
Target.
Captain. Flare has been deployed.
Fucking keep them target.
Awful. It's an addiction.
No. Pizza bed. Yes, pizza bed confirmed.
That is gone. Not happening.
Oh yeah, pizza bed did not. Pizza bed did not meet its goal.
$250,000 they wanted to print pizza on sheets.
I mean, I've seen bad ideas on Kickstarter, but
That's not a bad idea, though.
Bad ideas, and not bad in the like Michael Jackson bad way. That's bad in the who came up with this dumb idea? Kind
Someone brilliant.
Not you.
Yeah, agreed.
Really wish I had my joystick.
Ben, are we hiring former Crytek employees right now?
We're not like, hey, former Crytek employees, come work for us, but we
Don't have a banner.
we don't hire specifically former Crytek employees, but we have hired a lot, and of course they have lots of CryEngine experience, so it's certainly a way to get ahead in the hiring process.
Any footy pajamas? Well, now that is my prime directive. I know I have a job to do here, but it's all going out the window to get those Drake footy pajamas going.
No, you gotta get the Batman onesie.
We don't make Batman though.
Oh.
I wish we made Batman.
Dude, Star System onesie, I would wear that.
I have one. You don't have one?
He made it on his own.
It's a onesie
Yeah, he bought it
you
from.
can wear when you're not a baby.
I mean, you
I
can.
packed mine for this weekend in San Antonio.
I think onesies are actually coming back into style
It
for
is.
adults. Adult onesies are like the new thing.
You know that they came out with a onesie that you could take like.
Damn!
or whatever that's
I dislike such language, Captain.
Yes.
Adding 8 credits in the swear jar now. Your
Yes.
swear jar now has 40
Yes.
Quick respawn.
designed like super
All systems reset, Captain. Awaiting your commands.
I will admit, I've been waiting for
Target.
the point where Amazon does like disposable clothes.
Target.
So whenever you go on a trip, you just Amazon Prime like a trash bag you wear, and then you throw it away.
Write that down.
Did you want to tell them about your plan to ship your
So
clothes
you
back?
can just buy a bunch of like.
I've always wanted to ship my clothes back instead of bringing them.
Ben wants to take his dirty clothes, put it in a box, and ship it back to his house so he doesn't have to carry it on the plane, which I thought was brilliant. I don't think he'll do it though.
I'm not
Fucking lag.
Like,
Without.
free shirts.
Without.
This is my 4th shirt. I'm running out. What happened to just wearing clothes? I mean, we also do that. It's
I
not
wear
an
a
either or.
Banjo-Kazooie onesie. What? There's one? Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
That man, after nuts and bolts, that I can't think about that anymore.
No, you just gotta go with the original one.
Did you guys enjoy the show today? I mean, I know Pete and I were even more awkward than normal, but
Oh, that's great.
Well, no, in 30 seconds.
Dun dun dun, 30 seconds.
Can
our
we?
tagline, Star Citizen, we'll know in 30 seconds.
Ben, do we?
Give us 30 seconds.
Hey Ben, do you know when we'll get the Reclaimer and the Carrack back on sale?
I don't believe we are. They were too recent. But they will be back on sale at some point.
It's definitely gonna be.
Yay! Don't put the Reclaimer on sale. I want to be the only one to have one.
Current, like, for those of you newer, the current model for selling ships in general, not always, is concept stage, hangar ready, and then when it's finished.
Yeah.
Those are the
Wow.
three, like, times
Angelica,
of
is that cat really sleeping with
you
you?
know, like special or limited ships or whatever. Because we want to
Jellica.
give someone who buys it in the concept stage some advantage.
Jellica.
Because, you know, it's
Cat's
rest
beside
of
Not
you.
the
advantage, like you
Well,
get a
not
better
advantage.
ship, but it's like you
Something
with
a
that?
little bit cheaper at concept stage. You get a bonus. So
because you're buying a concept.
you're supporting us earlier, which is important because
Yeah.
we're not making money to make money. We're making it to make the game. So selling a ship today and making whatever amount of money means we're hiring people now, which makes a better game.
We should say hi to Will too.
Hi, Will.
Hi, Will in the chat.
Hi.
He's CRG
How did they know I was watching? What the hell?
He's Santa Monica, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Lead moderator Will.
Moderator Will.
Oh, that will.
Great.
Damn them.
From,
Thought they were talking to me.
Alexis!
Sandy and
We miss you guys.
Hey, Blazer, how are
Jessica
you?
Next and Toast are
Well,
all.
she's the only Jessica there.
She's still Jessica Next.
Okay, I don't know why we're
She
loading
assumed
still.
prime position,
Well,
now
the
we only
crash, I
have one
guarantee it.
She's Jessica Prime
Isn't that
now.
how it works?
Yeah.
Alright, if that's Jessica
You flip the other
process.
I think
And
it is.
that's the process of Jessica's, yes.
There could be only one Jessica.
Any news on the Avenger variants, Ben?
Not yet. I'm waiting for that ship schedule.
Alright then. Who's getting that ship schedule?
Travis.
Trevor.
Go fuck Travis.
What is your favorite Ben and Jerry's flavor?
Ben and Jerry's flavor.
I don't know.
There was one that was like marshmallow.
Nice.
And something like that. It was like s'more flavored, and I thought that was fantastic. On name alone, though, it was the one they had to change. What was that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was. Damn, it just happened too. Okay, you guys say yours, and I'm gonna try to remember what that was.
I don't know enough Ben and Jerry's
I'm
flavors
all
to.
about Bluebell ice cream.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'm a Bluebell girl myself, but I like Cherry Garcia too. That's a good one.
It's literally the only name I knew.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Use
Vanilla.
Americone Dream.
Vanilla.
Oh yeah.
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Oh no, didn't Jimmy Fallon had one too? The late night snack.
Wait,
I ate that one a lot.
Didn't Colbert have one too?
That was the Americone Dream one.
That's brilliant.
Colbert.
Well done.
It was like what the fudge or
What the fudge?
I don't remember.
What the fudge?
Look it up, guys.
Wait,
What
we should
the
wait,
fudge?
and the people in the comments will give us the answer. That's how it works.
Ben.
Oh yeah, it was the sweaty balls.
That's
No,
right.
No, it wasn't that
No.
one.
Alec Baldwin.
I'm gonna look this one up.
They had to change it or pull it or something.
holidays,
Or was
everyone
it a
loves
joke
like
one?
sweaty
No,
balls.
I don't know. That was such a good skit.
Ben, they're saying you have to show more Merchantman concepts soon. They're saying it's like the button in Lost. You have to press it every 108 minutes.
Well, the Merchantman concepting is done, so there's no more concept art to show you until we model it in the game.
Yes.
Oh
yes,
my gosh. Okay,
yes,
we're looking at the Banjo Kazooie onesie right now.
Yes.
That backpack is so awesome, and she has the puzzle piece. Oh my gosh, look at that thing.
Yes.
Who is this chick, man?
Amazing.
Cluster
Ah,
Okay.
that's definitely a name you gotta change.
And it got changed to what the cluster, I think.
That's a little
Waiting for
safer.
players.
Yeah, I guess.
Captain, sure wish
Any
there were
news on
more
our new
players
studio,
in this
Ben?
match. Perhaps
what,
consider a more competitive
One in
match.
Germany, it's coming together.
As soon as we have anything substantial, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll have kind of an opening party just to show you what they're doing. I think there's like 6 or 7 people out there right now.
You can send me over there. I will go over there to help out.
We should go film something.
Yeah, we should go film something.
This should be a thing now.
We should go film stuff in Hawaii too. Anybody?
Well, that's Germany. You get in the cab and they're like, hey, you want a beer?
Get off the plane. Get a beer.
With the release of FPS coming, will it have any interaction or tie-in with Arena Commander?
Yes, it will.
Alright then. HOTAS updates. The person who would give you the HOTAS update is unfortunately in Santa Monica.
Hey, Lee.
We miss her, though.
Yes.
This is our VFX artist, Lee.
Hey!
Hi.
30
Hey.
seconds, they'll see you.
Oh,
Nice
he might be
hat.
off screen still.
Yeah,
No,
You
he's
gotta
on
go, like-
screen there.
Yeah, come here.
There you go.
His wife made that hat.
How large of a ship will fit in the 890 jump?
It's like an M50 size. Single seater, but not all of them fit.
I will help out drinking beer. Yeah. Oh, in Germany. Got you. Yes. I will. That's what my contribution. Yeah. Where's Chris Smith?
Did everyone like my space clothes?
Oh,
Yeah, this is the space clothes guy.
He's the guy who did all the effects in the space clip. I'm sorry, I forgot.
So it's so
Yeah,
sad.
thanks, Brian.
So yeah,
Did everybody like my
made
space?
awesome space globes, extra awesome, like.
Well, I
the
don't know about
awesomeness
extra awesome,
in-
but they're fun to work on.
Yeah, yeah, they're very cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Will there be a giant space crab? Confirmed.
Hey, David Swafford. All right, David.
Go on,
David
say hi, go
Swafford.
say
David's
hi.
turn. David's turn.
Yeah, we're live. Come on.
We're live,
Say
yeah.
hi.
The man
30
himself,
seconds
Mr.
away.
David Swafford.
Still, yeah.
You'll see yourself in 30 seconds.
Yeah,
We'll do
yeah.
this.
Take me a
PR
while to
guy.
suddenly appear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quite a long time.
Jenny, what's your favorite ship?
Well, I actually just answered this today in my segment called Meet the Devs, but it's not going to be Devs, it's Meet
Spoiler alert.
Jenny.
No, we
I'm not
don't
gonna
answer. Change it.
I'm not going to answer. You guys are going to have to watch.
Well
It'll be up
done.
next week.
Well done.
I know how to market myself. I know how this works.
Branding.
Any ETA in the Bulldog concept, Ben?
Hey, Dark Jedi, how you doing?
Gurmak is working on it. He's doing some cool stuff. Once Chris is happy with it.
Hi, David. Someone said that.
Oh.
Can you actually hear us back here?
Maybe.
They haven't complained, so they must be able to.
That microphone seems like it probably could pick up a whole room. And this is pretty small.
Yeah, we use the same microphone at our
Yeah.
lead meetings and such.
Crikefoot. I like bacon. You know what? The Austin office smells like bacon every morning. We have a guy here that makes bacon in the microwave every morning, and it smells delicious.
I can't remember. I thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah.
Every morning.
I was wondering. I was like, man, it smells like bacon in here.
Cholesterol warning.
Ben was
Bacon.
Bacon.
Like, okay, there it is, all over. I'm having a heart attack. Whatever.
Ben, they want a space motorcycle drawing.
Come on, I don't want to go back to
Yeah,
hangar.
I'll do drawings when we get back.
Takes forever to get into a match.
Santa Monica thing.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
No one draws in Austin.
Yeah. No.
So David just got back from Santa Monica. How has it changed since the 3 years ago when we left?
Well, let's see. Austin's actually changed more than Santa Monica. It's rainy. When I left, it was nice and sunny, but
That's our fault.
yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
We brought it with us.
That was nice. Yeah, I went to the BAFTA event. It was a great event. Tuesday night. Enjoyed it.
Yeah, if you guys want to learn about Chris Roberts' career, and it's absolutely fascinating, check out the BAFTA copy online. It's a cool event.
You'll be down.
Camera 2.
Yes.
Rear
exactly.
camera.
Yeah. Anytime you go to San Antonio, you look forward to Mexican food and margaritas. Are you gonna have those on tap, or nobody says anything?
I heard something about buying some water.
Gotta buy water, Jesse said.
Oh
Give me
yeah.
down subs.
Oh my God. We must make sure. If Jessica's watching, trust me, we'll get the water.
Well,
I
we're not
promise.
gonna do it twice.
But we almost did.
Yeah.
I kind of went. I was like, no, we can't do this.
We had
We're
Sonics
having
though.
Lasagna for dinner.
We had Sonics and almost died.
Oh, lasagna, the classic
yeah.
San Antonio treat.
Yeah.
I know, you know.
You put a little salsa on that lasagna.
Maybe it comes with salsa instead of marinara. It's like cheddar cheese and Monterey Jack and salsa with tortillas instead of pasta.
Now we're getting
Does that mean
there.
there's lucky number 7-2 confirmed?
It's actually called Lucky Number Slate.
Well, you know,
I don't know why I gave you that. Like, I'm so mad that I served that up for you. Someone asked how much warning will they get when ships, when we get closer to launch, when ships are no longer pledgeable and their game's about to come out.
We will tell you as soon as we know something like that.
What dev studio is currently best at dogfighting? Santa Monica.
You know, I don't really feel like we've had a chance to actually prove this. I feel like we need to get a little more organized.
Sounds like
Monitor.
marketing event.
Yeah.
Well, so the answer is,
Yeah.
it's not a studio, it's a man.
Yes.
It's Paul
Oh, I
Rindell.
didn't see
Yeah.
it.
And he's at our studio most of the time.
But it's Paul Rindell, and it's QA in
Yeah.
Austin,
Yes,
Santa
damn,
Monica,
right.
Oh yeah, we got.
everybody
long.
else.
That's
I have to
right.
watch it again.
We got QA in Austin.
Why?
Yeah,
what do
you
you think?
guys might
I just
have
watched the
it.
video, short video, and they got parts talking what parts of the movie. So
He probably, Zane,
Oh, you
if
should.
Zane says he's good at something, I'm gonna go ahead and say he's probably the best at whatever it is.
Zane doesn't seem like a braggart, so that.
what I'm getting when what they're showing in this video is
Inter-office throwdown.
Everybody seems to saw things the wrong way. I see things so
Yeah, one of the things we're going to be doing.
It doesn't mean they're
this
doing
year
it the
is
wrong way.
starting
They
with
just mean they're doing it differently from
ATV,
you.
so
Everybody,
studio
we've had this
master
conversation millions of times.
Yeah, I know.
It's
one
all
of the
about
big things we're doing
perception.
is QA works
But
about 36
here's
hours
the
a
thing,
day.
and the
So
Bible makes very clear.
we're
There's
like,
gonna
hey,
be lots of
when do
false
you guys come?
prophets.
But people see the Bible differently from you as well, so their perception of that is
Well, no.
the same.
The Bible says you're going to have false prophets, and there's people.
Doesn't work.
It's coming out now and more and more. All
Can
these
you say
guys
how
like
many the initial levels are
George
for
Newry,
the
Alex
PS
Jones,
module? How many
they're all there to
levels?
misdirect. Even David Icke.
I am not sure, 'cause I
Misdirect
know
you from the real
there's a
truth.
zillion different levels in development.
But there
We'll see
are
what's
other
actually
people
done.
that are
I am
putting
Avina,
The day it comes
a
out.
virtually intelligent navigational assistant
up in the
built
air.
on the
Did I hear
AVINA-AI
correctly on
profile.
ATV that George
AVINA
Hull is
stands
designing the
for
Orion?
Autonomous
Yes, sir.
Virtual Intelligence Navigational
You were talking about how
Assistant,
he should have been
a
designing the whole
voice
C, but
attack
whatever.
profile created by iBuilder Live in order to serve
Actually,
pilots
I'll say
in
the whole
combat,
C
flight,
was
and
basically
defense
designed now by
maneuvers.
Dan Tracy
My
and our
primary
team.
directive is to
We all
serve.
went into this whole C
However, I have
meeting
been programmed
with
to
the guys
adapt
at
to
cargo
any
ship.
situation,
Came up with this
and am
idea,
able to
and
learn and
Dan
adapt
Tracy
from
was
Captain through
sketching it
our
on his
experiences
notepad,
together.
and he was gonna
Space
go up
can
and
be a lonely
test it
place.
out in the
I also
sandbox.
serve as a companion to Captain, as he
The
was
actual
to
artist
me.
contracted for
I'd
it
like to
is,
think we keep each.
oh god, now I can't remember his name. But he's Jim Martin. Jim
Oh, I
Martin
was
of
like,
USS Defiant fame, making it look cool. But it's very much a ship that will be defined by its concept.
How is the Bulldog? For the Bulldog, when is it looking like it'll be concept ready?
I can't say when. I know that Gurmak is. By the way, it's Gurmak's birthday.
Yay!
Happy birthday to Gurmak.
The reason I like this question is because we are trying to film and chronicle like the entire process of the Bulldog from concept to creation, so it'll give you a better understanding of how long it takes for one thing to go from an idea to an actual concept ready, and from there.
But the answer is it's still an idea right now.
Yes. Is there a whole A and a whole B?
There are.
Oh.
There's even a hull D, and there might be even larger hulls. So
let's keep it going. When is it?
Rumors of an E.
When's the next mocap session planned, Ben?
They will be kicking off the Squadron 42 mocap. Is it like March 1st? It's very soon.
And also, any hints on how many star systems are currently planned for the PTU?
105 or something. It's the same number we promised in the Kickstarter. I mean, we're gonna launch with less in the alpha. We were talking about the first 5 plans, so you'll get a couple to try out later this year, and by the time we officially launch, it's around 100, 110 or something like that.
Sweet. Bad, awesome. I was gonna say badass. Oh, I said badass. Damn it.
Bad language.
There's a whole Z for zombies.
So I would say the idea behind the different hull ships is that the A is like a single-person station wagon, the B is like a moving truck.
Yeah, a moving truck.
Yeah.
Oh, a moving truck. I thought you meant like a truck in motion. I was like,
No.
Whoa.
So the C is like a big rig. The D is like a super tanker, which kind of breaks the analogy, and then anything larger is special.
Is there anything we share about the dialogue system? Will it be more Mass Effect E in?
It will not be the same system as Mass Effect. Chris has something different he wants to do. So no wheel, but same overall goal.
Will the Orion be an oil rig type deal or more of a ship-like variant? Why did that go?
You guys are gonna
Camera
wait
one.
and see for that.
You're not broken either.
Hey, Pokey Breaker. Camera 1.
This community runs on
Camera 1.
vinegar.
Cam 1.
Have you ever watched the interview
Camera
in the movie?
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the interview. Did we talk about this?
I don't think so.
I watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it twice actually, because I rented it in like that 48-hour window or whatever, and my brother came over the next day and was like, "Have you seen it?" It's like, "I watched it yesterday," and he made me watch it again. It's okay.
I liked it. I was excited. I watched it at 4 in the morning, eating McDonald's, drinking a Bud Light, streaming from an Xbox. So I felt really good about myself.
I didn't fall asleep the second time, so I mean it's good enough to watch it twice.
I haven't seen it. But
I am
saw an
not.
awesome
I am
interview
not
James
still.
did on Around the Verse today.
I am not still living in my car. What?
I said I haven't seen the movie The Interview, but I did see an awesome interview you did on Around the Verse today.
Oh! I'm glad I asked you
Oh.
that twice.
Oh no no no! Up up.
Yeah, you guys got to meet John Erskine.
Up.
He's kind
Oh
of been
yeah.
the man pulling the strings for quite a while. And
Whoa! Why am I going so fast? Slow down, man.
We mentioned third-person zero-G FPS. Is that a thing, Ben?
not third person, first person. This is the first person universe.
Can we,
If there were actually people here, I would be dead a long
What's up
time
next
ago.
week, Ben?
What's the what?
Sail next week.
Bunch of Wave 2 ships and the limited things like the Aurora LX, the Freelancer MIS, Cutlass Blue, and then the Wave 2 ships, which are things like the Retaliator, Redeemer, and so on. Not Redeemer, I'm sorry. Not Redeemer.
Redeemer confirmed. Or redacted, either one.
Yeah, I think that was an actual redaction movie.
When will the Gladius be AC ready, Ben? So we don't get.
Schedule.
I've never got this question before.
Yeah, we will know more next week, and some small amount of that we may be able to say.
But he's in the freighter, so I guess.
Any
Or-
chance of an immediate freighter? More than a freelancer, less than a contract?
Nobody coming.
Like a in-between
This is
like
where I
person?
had a crash, so let's see if we crash again. Back to hangar. Yes.
Any CIG events in Canada? Maybe Toronto?
Would love to do something in Toronto. You know, we got 2 studios.
I'm either going to get stuck here in loading game or get an error
Just a
code
matter
2
of, bandwidth
at the
and
lobby.
time. But these events are great.
Every single time I'm in a match by
Help the game
myself,
quite
this
a bit
happens.
because we get to interact with our backers. We get to show off the game. They pull in a bunch of funding for the game when we do them, but we have to be mindful of like Chris's time. So we can't be everywhere.
We have like 10 events scheduled this
Yeah,
year.
we do.
So
It's a
at
crazy year
least
already.
10. So don't worry. You'll have a plethora of content coming from us.
Yes, we will be Dime Store. We'll be updating the press package, so it's easier for you to share that stuff. She'll do it.
What?
What?
I guess David.
Sorry.
David.
I got like sucked into the comments and totally forgot what I wanted to do.
PAX Australia again? Are we doing PAX Australia again?
I think it's on the schedule.
Has there ever been a
No.
situation where it's not my fault?
There is an Australian
Well, I mean,
Well, wait, there was that. No, that was probably his fault, wasn't it?
yeah.
What?
Oh, what about the time? No, no.
I didn't cause that plane to go missing.
Now
I'm suspicious.
Technically.
We haven't seen the black box data yet.
Alright.
Technically.
They plug it in, the computer just says James.
Blame.
Just my face. Just my stupid face.
Come back to
Yep.
the comments here.
Definitely happening.
Blame
Disabled.
Toast. Yes, there we go. Start that.
That's
Stop
the
listening.
dollar sign. That's not even a
Toast is
hashtag.
unassailable, sir.
Ta-da!
Blame Toast. Blame Toast.
Guaranteed every single time.
Delicious with peanut butter on it?
That was way too much information.
Oh
Not that
God,
Toast.
this thing sucks. I don't. This is the worst episode.
Blame James.
Blame James. You guys are welcome.
Alright, so PAX South, you know, but we're doing an event in, PAX Australia. No, we're
Yes.
going to PAX South.
PAX out.
Well, we are going to do an event in Australia.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah.
We're actually not part of PAX South technically either, but we're doing an event at the same time in Australia.
I dislike such language, Captain. That's 7
Oh.
credits in the swear
By the way,
jar.
if you
Your
if you
swear
did
jar
purchase
now
tickets
has
to our
51
fees and all
credits.
that, you can now print them. So do that.
Yeah, please.
Sorry, I thought there was some other.
There's Toast in there. Where's Toast?
Is that Wolf Knight?
Oh, yeah.
That's Wolf Knight.
Yeah.
Is
Hello?
that
Oh.
Wolf Knight? She's
No,
her
but
Oh,
story.
wait!
I clicked away. No, it's a different tab.
Oh, go
Hold on.
forward. Go forward.
What do you mean forward?
Right there.
Oh, no.
Oh no, did I kill it? No, we're
No,
still
we're
alive.
still alive.
We're still alive.
Yeah, no, yeah.
This is what happens when Will's not
We don't
here.
get to see ourselves.
Right.
Ah, they're gonna change it. No.
See, this is what happens. This is why we need Will. Also, where's Chad?
Look.
You said, where's Chad?
No, it has to
Yes.
take a
Also,
second.
where's Chad? But I would also like to see the
Where
chat.
is Chad?
Chad's probably working real hard because that's what he do.
We just changed our hashtag.
Will, don't
Wow.
say it back, Will. Can we train pets to become war animals? I have a dream of my pet crab cutting Can we have Pokemon in the verse?
So this is not World of Warcraft. You don't get followed around by a beautiful moth that kills people for you.
Look how many Blame G's there are now.
I also like need Will. Sorry.
Need Will.
We want our pets to be really, the actual space pet you would have. If there's some sort of combat involved, maybe very rarely, but it's more of a, hey, I put a cat in my spaceship for some reason.
Why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
I say that all the time.
What about Mr. T? Are we gonna have Mr. T in the game?
I want a cat like in my back window.
Have we made any progress on the way we're changing weapons?
We have not, but Calyx has.
Okay.
He's working on it.
Working on it. Wait, pet combat confirmed. I thought he just deconfirmed pet combat.
I think it's possible that once we have the pet system in, there'll be like UE search dogs or something, but not a situation where you make your space wolf go around and fight for you.
Space wolf.
Hashtag space wolf.
Pets jump on the console. What?
Can pets do the Labella do?
Space monkey named James. Oh, that's not bad. Could call it worse. Waiting.
Dum 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 dum.
Can possible to extend a large ship to protect a ship close by, similar to Star Trek Enterprise? That's a Star Trek question.
Oh, like the shields?
Yeah.
That's a good question. So maybe with bubble shields, we'll see.
Have we hired voice talent yet?
We're watching both chats.
Not that we're ready to announce. Yeah. Although actually, I will say that that's a question we get during the initial Kickstarter is who's the voice talent, who's the voice talent? The reality is that happens much later in the process.
We're reading both chats, guys. Don't worry.
Any events possible at
Pull some questions
yes.
from here too.
We would love to go to Denver.
Yeah, James.
Gosh, James!
Share the love.
Best episode. Any news on Org 2.0?
Yeah, no, Alphonics in Denver.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was
yeah, maybe we'll go up there once the FPS hits.
That'd be sweet! Nathan Fillion is not confirmed.
Not confirmed, no.
Oh, that'd be
But tweet at him and let him know you want...
Yes, tweet at Nathan Fillion. Tell him we love him.
I think we touched on this a bit, but what ships will all the ships be able to be attained through AC credits?
Yeah, well, all the ships that are playable in AC.
Mm-hmm. That simulation.
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman, dude, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not confirming that, but that'd be awesome. Will the Jean Scout be on sale next week, Ben?
Yes.
Yes!
The
Everyone buy
really
the Scout.
Small.
Everyone buy the Scout. It's the best ship.
So,
and if everyone buys it, that'll force them to get it in gear.
He says John, right?
Jimmy, do you follow the Great Spacecraft?
Is it wrong? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you just
I've heard Xion, I've heard Zion,
I'm brand new, you
I've
guys.
heard
It's
John.
my fourth day.
Spacecraft is pretty much why people play this game.
One of whoever those guys are.
I think Alex is Xion.
I feel like I'm blocking the shot.
Eh.
You're fine, I think.
But
I have a question. So we always stream Reverse the Verse. Would you guys be interested in us streaming more than just the scheduled weekly broadcast?
Question for you guys.
Yeah, let us know. Just kidding. I won't torture your ears.
Oh, dang, Scythe with AC credits?
What's it?
A Scythe with AC credits?
It's possible. Let's get the site in first and get the people who have earned them their pledge for them.
Well, this is a good question. Will Arena Commander exist in the final game? Well, Arena credits exist, but will Arena Commander exist in the final game?
Yes, it will. Because it's part of the universe. When people aren't actually flying spaceships, they can train in Arena Commander.
We call it reverse the verse.
Switzerland approves of more streaming. Kill the aliens. Well done, my friend.
Just watch us goofing around on camera.
Well done.
I know, exactly. Nah, we won't break the chat. We could
Since it
try.
said that no ships will be purchasable without being available in the game, how does this apply to the site? You could steal a site from either a Vandal or someone else who has one.
Or someone who has captured one and is inside. I see a big business for Vandal item traders.
Because I don't know if you noticed, Vandal do not like us. so they're probably not going to trade with us.
Not fans.
not fans.
What about Xi'an or another race that might have somehow managed to get one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Banu really don't seem to care, so if they get one, I'm sure they'll sell it.
Here's a question.
There are some Banu merchantmen.
When might we see some more rooms for our hangars?
Likely with the upcoming social module. So the room system is now enabled. There just aren't any additional rooms for you to see. But soon enough, we'll be opening up the door and letting you go out and travel to the space bar. In fact, they're going to talk about that quite a bit tomorrow at the PU presentation.
There you go.
Foreshadowing.
Plug for the press.
Hashtag break the internet.
No.
When will we see the Archimedes, the Linux rover, included with the Connie films? When will we see those things?
When they're done, no, we are. Sorry, that's a jerky answer. We are again. I'm waiting to see the skip schedule tomorrow or Monday or whenever I get it, and I'm gonna look through it and I'm gonna say, "You jerks, you forgot the Archimedes," and they'll be like, "What's that? Were we supposed to have that on the schedule?" And then we'll know.
Chris mentioned he was interested in esports. Do we have anything to add to that?
Well, we're gonna we're gonna give you guys the tools. We're not gonna do like a League of Legends esports league, at least not today, unless people.
That starts today, by the way.
Starts today. Okay. So we're gonna give you the tools. We're gonna have some more ranked leaderboards where you have everybody flies a Hornet against each other, and it's more equalized, more competitive. We have some ideas for expanding that as we go past 1.1, where we do things like everybody gets 100 points of weapons, and you can load out your ship how you want, more of a League of Legends style thing, an Arena Commander. We'll put all that in, and if you guys want to make it into an esports thing, we'll be there.
Chiron.
The ships that'll be available next week we'll make known before they go on sale, obviously. Someone's asking
there's
for a
supposed
list.
to go up Monday that'll list them all. Again, we don't want this to be like a giant, hey, we need millions of dollars sale. It's just to help out the European guys who are going to be hit with this bad thing. So.
I get the space crab now, you guys. Congratulations.
So to answer your question, the names of the ships on sale next week will be known on Monday. Alright, let's get one more question. One more good question. These sports are dumb and I am old. It's not a question.